This will return the form. Hey there, Miss Fuller. Welcome to the entirety of Honduras. There's nothing more. Anyway, so Miss Fuller is an MIT teacher for anyone who isn't, grading this. Also, look what I found I can do. Ta-da! Anyway, here we are at the legendary 6 Hondurases. Or Republic of Honduras. It's not just Honduras. They're too cool. I'm gonna describe it here. I'm gonna describe many things here, but yeah, because I'll have to show a picture or anything. But flag is this, like stars, or like right here, like here, 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 and there. And they are literally like dead center in the middle of Central America. Can't miss it. They are dead center. Like actually just straight up dead center. Oh no. Oh no, I cut myself off. I pressed the pause button. Oh no. Oh. Now I'm going out of order. I'm gonna move. I don't want to cover like general info. I already covered general info. Wait, no. Thought I already did, right? Honduras is was the home to the Maya, which is pretty cool. And they are, well, you can probably tell by the name, but they're more Spanish. They're one of the more Spanish ones. And like their anthem has like Savior in it. Can't really get more Christian than that. No, that was a joke. 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 Square. Anyway, it is ethnic groups in Honduras is a lot of, and the current Hungarian president is Xiomara Castro. Something Castro, and the government is a republic. Population is 9,500,000. 500,000. Mamma mia. And now that we got... No, I keep on saying we're getting general info out of the way, but we didn't get general info out of the way. We've all been waiting for this moment. You know you've been waiting for it. You know you have. They're poor. They are in economical problems. Who could have saw this conundrum occurring inside of a developing nation? At least I think it's developing from what I've read. Who could have saw that coming? 66% of the population is in poverty. And it's only ever growing. Because that statistic was taken in 2016. Don't you just love the current state of the world right now? It's just so joyous. It's just so Their currency is Empire, HNL, because they want to be special. They export the goody goody juice that keeps your parents active, also known as coffee. Their capital and largest city, like it should be. Sorry about my voice crack. The capital and largest city is Tegucigalpa. I'm gonna type this. You gotta tell me how you could say this. Look at that. Can you tell me how you would pronounce that? Yeah, that's what I. And by the way, from earlier, by middle of Central America, I mean southwest to El Salvador. You know, it's. I mean that like to south left of Honduras, there's El Salvador, and to the west of El Salvador, there's Guatemala. Southeast, there's. I'm not going. Another thing I'm gonna have to type in chat because I got a feeling this is going to come off wrong, and I don't want to say that in a school zone. Well, that just happened. Anyway, you know, from earlier about the whole coffee thing, about the being like the biggest export. Well, not really the biggest, but it's pretty. It's the thing that I'm for. Can you take a wild guess what they produce in agriculture? I'll give you 5 seconds. I lie. You do not get 5 seconds. Because it's obvious it is coffee beans and other coffee things. Because you make coffee with coffee beans. As stated before, these guys are weirdly Spanish. Which means, of course, they have the big religion being the most popular. Besides the way cooler Maya. Don't judge me. I like mythology. Yeah, they're Christian for some reason. They're like 90%, 98-ish, I'm pretty sure, percent Christian. And I don't know why. You really did just give in to the conquerors, did you? It's not like there's a war or anything, trust me. There's no chance of the Spanish causing a war. No, that's Britain's thing. They obviously can never cause a war ever, and did not take over this place in like 1600s. That's when they all the Native American stuff. They could have never. Dear God. There we go. Anyway, their food is a mix that's American, Caribbean, African, and Spanish cuisine. That is, and not to mention that it's also coconut and coconut milk. So you can have your coconut along with your fish for some reason. Are you crazy? Why would you want fish with coconut? I haven't even tried coconut, like, to a good extent, and I know that's a bad combination. People praise this stuff? What is this? This is salami. Also use jalapenos. Now, what is Honduras's current event, all waiting. Let me tell you, it's very special. It's known as the former president of Honduras, deciding he wants to be with the drug dealers. Cause why not? If you're gonna do something illegal, can you guys at least be original? This is kind of sad, man. Remember the days. I remember the days when being illegal was a sport. Anyway, also, retro vehicle crash killed like 12 people. Whoa. I don't want to talk about that. I don't like those topics. Okay, like move on. It's getting annoying. Finally, the fun fact. I shall now show you my knowledge. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Hey guys, there's no current event on Honduras. That never happened. Too easy! And we got the El Salvador right here. And you're wondering what it says I like football. Would you believe me that they in Honduras had a war over football? That's like 4 days. So stupid. Like, someone actually committed, I gotta make sure I can display this in class, self-elimination of the unit. And they were hailed as a hero. Over. Not even like our football. It's like, by our I mean American. Not like our football. I mean like, just soccer. Football, you can have like broken teeth at least. Soccer's just soccer, I think. I never really looked into soccer. Like, sorry, soccer fans. Sorry. I'll give you a memorial for the soccer. It's gonna be very dead. There's your memorial for the soccer. So you guys will always remember as the people who like soccer and will complain about me calling it, for not wanting to call it football. There's a memorial for all you, people with tough lives having to defend in the front from the evil non-soccerers. I need sleep so bad. Why am I doing this? What is going on? Honestly, with the amount of problems in here, there's some food. I'm tired of pretending it's and basic culture and the war over football in like the 1980s and the general information taking like 30 hours to actually say. I'm done with Honduras. Let me show them what I want for Honduras. This is a joke. For the following section, this is a joke. So, now I need to test Honduras' blast resistance. Yep, there's nothing wrong going on here. Let me just add the sleever. Add the sleever. There we go. Well, that was effective. The person doing El Salvador doesn't reference the football war. I will